Deep.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Spooked Coast to Coast. I hope you guys love my raspy R&B 90s singer voice that I have going on right now. I'm trying to make it happen, folks. While we were off, our AC unit froze, and I was trying to figure out how to fix it. Thank God there's a thing called YouTube where this show actually exists out of. But YouTube University, I'm a proud graduate. I was able to.
So now he fixes AC.
I kind of figured out like how to do it. Unfortunately, using like blowers and things like that to kind of unfreeze the coils that we had in the AC. There was pretty much dust everywhere. And I am like really bad when it comes to my dust allergies. So folks, just bear with me. I'm trying the best
like I can. The Spanish folks say, tengo sinusitis.
Sinusitis, yes.
Sinusitis. I don't. Okay.
I sound like
that's all it is. It's just sinuses.
Yeah.
I like that. Sinusitis.
I sound like a 90s R&B artist singing in the rain.
All right, go ahead.
I had to bring it back. So besides us and our AC issues, JJ Paranormal, Joey, and Joey, how you guys been, man?
We've been
missed you.
Busy. I know. They abandoned us last weekend, you guys.
We sure did.
They're back though. Thank you.
We sure did. Fuck those people.
They are back safe with us.
Yeah, we went out to play.
Thank you.
We went to, if you guys remember from season 1, we went to 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗃 with our good friend Lee. Got to investigate there. We investigated there a few times, but this time around he has a camera system that's really cool. It's called Casper. And Casper is think about it this way. It's a big nerve center, right? And each room, each jail cell has a camera system that's recording. And it has the speaker to it. He eventually wants to incorporate equipment into the jail cell. So a room will either have a REM or a K2 on it. And what he wants to do is actually do kind of like a service where you pay a monthly subscription and you can watch whoever goes there to go and investigate. So
I think you can even watch it during the day. There's a library that's like that. I forget what the hell. In Ohio?
I believe so. Yeah, I think we talked about this.
Yeah, there's a library that has that. That has like a cam 24/7 and you can like watch it.
Yeah.
Catch your own ghosts. So he wants to do that basically.
Yeah.
And then to help support like the renovations of the place because he's trying to keep it up as a historical museum.
There's gonna be a point in time when he wants us once it gets booted and good to go because he's still messing around with the power lines and whatnot to make the system run even more smoother. Right. But once it's good to go, where he's starting to invite paranormal teams out there to go live. I know he's already invited us to go back, so stay tuned.
We always go back to
that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. So that's what.
Did you Joy? Y'all went investigating too, right? Somewhere or no? Tell us.
What was the last weekend, right? Yeah.
Back at the Queen Mary.
So we did the murder mystery dinner there with Cindy, which was really fun.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we went to investigate the Colorado Street Bridge, aka an alive bridge. And we got some cool responses. They had you remember Josh we had on the show, Amen Paranormal?
Yeah.
So he was there and you know how he does his
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he does his flashlight thing, right? And he set up flashlights. You're asking them, can you say the color? And they said every single color that he was pulling up. It was really cool. I just posted it on Instagram. So,
Oh shit.
yeah. It's really cool. Great location. Very sad history, but cool location. I'm smelling.
What the rock is cooking?
It's hiding, Brandon.
Oh.
Please don't. Why you do this? Why you do this?
There you go. That's where it is.
Oh my god.
Mondo has more hair than I do, and I'm so jealous. So jealous. You have luscious hair, Mondo.
You're one of my really big caps that used to be like kind of big on me, and now it's not as big anymore.
Oh, the hair. Are you gonna cut it?
No.
No, you're gonna let it grow out long?
When I first started investigating back a few years back, I had it long. So that's what I'm going back to.
That's cool.
Shout out to
Clipper to it first.
Brandon. That's what happened the last time. There was a little event called COVID, and I didn't have access to my barber anymore. So that's why I just.
Do you like it better long, Jen, or do you like it better short? Yeah.
She
5 stars, 0 negative.
Doesn't like any hairstyle I have, but
no, I do. But as soon as I like something, he goes and he does the complete opposite.
This is this one too. He looks especially when he shaves off his. And what is it called, Jen? When he shaves it off, he looks like a papa's face.
The papa face.
Papa face.
Oh, like Mr. Potato Head. But that's totally like an army look. So I see that everywhere. All right, y'all.
Yeah, but
wait, really quick. I have to do something, and I have to dip out early, but everybody else will be closing out the show today. So thank you for being here. But I won't see you towards the end of the show. I had to leave early. I had to go somewhere. But I want to bring on our lovely guest. Are y'all ready?
My sister in Pokemon world.
That we just found out. So today we're bringing on Jessica Mercier, intuitive reader, spiritual storyteller, and the elegant voice behind your soul's messages, and that you have been waiting to hear. She does a live on YouTube with another lady. I forget her name right now. She'll tell us. And they do tarot readings, and she has her own channel also. Please go and check it out. I think I linked it in the description. So through tarot, energy, and divine insight, she gives you guidance and what if you have questions on what you want to do, love, finance, situation, work, she will help you with that. So let's bring on Jess.
Jess, what's up? Gang.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming on. Finally, I was like, yes. We've been trying to get on Jess for a while, but she was finally ready. So,
yay!
Still nervous, but I'm here.
I don't know why you go live like every week. What are you talking about?
It's different when you're the guest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's different.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because I'm used to interviewing, not being the interviewer.
Yeah.
I don't know what to freaking answer.
We've been on both chairs. I think it's easier to get interviewed than it is to interview people at this point.
Oh, so you're opposite, not me.
Yeah.
I get nervous.
At that point, y'all are handling the interview. I'm just answering questions.
Yeah.
That's
Like
it.
if they gave me a cheat sheet of what they're going to ask me and I'm prepared, then I'll be good, right? But if you're asking me shit and you want me to answer off the top of my head, I can't remember.
It's very hard for me, because I like to but whatever.
It
is
is really fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But thank you for, we're glad to have you.
Thank you, Jess, for coming on with us. Appreciate you.
Yes, and always being supportive to all the channels, always catching on live and our Instagrams and stuff. So I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Shannon said,
Shannon,
talk to me on Sean's eyebrow back. Yes, absolutely. Cheat sheet.
Oh, thank you.
Shannon's another great
Sean is amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Another big time support of ours.
True.
Actually,
So,
everybody in here everybody's cool. I love our little community we've built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true. So we do paranormal, right? And then we do even though we like to like talk about everything, but how did you start? We know you for the paranormal, but then we ended up learning later on that you do tarot and readings and stuff. So like, how did you go into that? Did you start off with paranormal, or you were always tarot first, or like what was your start?
Paranormal first.
For real? I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I've my very first encounter was when I was like 6 years old. I saw a man that I had never seen before standing behind my mom when she was doing her rosary one morning. So that was my first experience, and I think ever since then, it just kind of stuck with me, like it always does with all of us, right?
Yeah. Did it scare you or not really?
Oh God, yeah. I took off down the hall screaming.
Do you know who it was? Like, was it a relative or just like a random person?
Yeah, so my parents told me later on that there was like an estate sale. Somebody had passed away and they got it from there. And so I think that was the man that I saw.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, not cool, but it's cool that you had that experience, not that you went to.
I thought we heard something in the back there, so I was trying to figure out what the hell happened.
That's what I always love hearing.
Wait.
First time experience.
Well, tell me.
Did you guys hear? You guys heard that?
No, tell me.
It sounded like. What does it sound like? How do you explain it? Like alien, like what is it?
Well, our screen froze.
Our screen froze, and then it's been doing this.
And then it went into like.
Sounding like somebody's talking.
So Joe, I said, babe, they're coming. The aliens are coming.
Actually, spirits talk through the veil. Have you ever heard like a spirit like audibly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like they're talking through a fan a little bit. Like they're
That's exactly what it sounds like. I've been saying
that's what happened right now.
Yeah, but it's been doing. I just told him it was doing that even with my editing program. I'm like, is it the editing program that's crashing? But it's not, because I'm not editing right now. Mm-hmm. So it's something with my computer. Maybe it's haunted.
It could be.
Maybe a ghost came through the video and messed with my computer.
And it's just saying
it might be one of mine. Sorry.
You need a new one.
Right. But how you explained it is exactly how it sounded.
Yeah. Like when you're a kid and you talk into the fan, it's like that exact same thing.
Joy says that the ghost is telling Joy to buy a new computer.
Yeah. It's saying
buy a new one.
At this point, my
no money. Oh my God. So that was your first sign of clairvoyancy, right? So did you get anything else while growing up?
Oh yeah.
And did you how did you end up figuring out, like, would you consider yourself a medium?
I wouldn't. But other people do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't like labels that much, but sometimes you got to use them, right? But yeah, no, I've had experiences ever since I was a kid. I think the last experience I had was a few weeks ago. My neighbor actually texted me saying that her son's toy was going off downstairs in his room. And so I went down there and I brought my pendulum. We found out it was her grandmother.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well,
that's sweet. Wait, they had a good relationship though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, just making sure. Sometimes... Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Aww.
So building on,
I thought you were frozen again. I was like, God darn it. I thought we were frozen again because you were like quiet and you for a second, and your face was like,
oh no, because I'm like hearing stuff on the back of this wall, and I think one of my kids is there, and he's telling me that they're both upstairs. So if you see me doing those weird shit,
that come through.
What is going on right now?
Every single time. There's always never been an episode where we haven't had an issue. One of us.
Somebody's living inside your walls.
Oh my God, you know that happened before. Like, did you see that in the news? There was some.
That was in a movie. That was also in a movie.
I just had a nightmare that was like that a couple of days ago.
And we're talking about it.
Tell me, it better not be nobody living in these walls.
Yeah, no, I had a dream that there was a woman and that like screaming. They had, she was alive, and when they put her in the wall, and then like that, the entire thing was empty, and it was just a kitchen pantry. Like it was so
that's creepy. And then
do you get like messages and dreams, like so, you know, because you see spirit and stuff like that? Do you get do you find that you get like spirit coming through in dreams and trying to give you like messages for maybe for others, or like warnings for you and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, I went through this period where I stopped breathing in my sleep, and I didn't know, but I was sleeping and I had a dream, and this woman was sitting across from me, and she looked at me and she said, "Breathe." And I was like, "What?" She said, "Breathe." And I woke up gasping for air. I guess I had stopped breathing. So if it wasn't for her.
That's great. Well, I mean, yeah.
Maybe she was like, "Wake up."
I think it was my ancestors, actually.
You think it was what?
My ancestor from my mom's side.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
I've had dreams where like for some reason something will wake me up, like if I overslept or something, and something will like tell me in my dream, like something like that, like wake up, or it will do some type of like that, and I'm like, oh, and then I look and I'm like, holy shit. So sometimes I'm like, thank you, like whoever you are. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Imagine they're like, wake up.
Like
a fucking like that.
I told you I had that dream that I woke up, but I wrote it down this time, the last time.
Nice.
I wrote it down, but I haven't explained what it was to anyone yet.
I don't remember.
Well,
I don't think you told me.
No, I said it. I think I brought it up once, but I forgot what we were doing. It was on the show.
Oh.
And we said, well, I didn't think we had time or whatever, something. I never brought it up. But I did write down what happened. But I don't want to take away from. No,
please. I want to know.
I gotta look for it. So continue. Let me find it. Continue.
Okay. Thank you, good sir.
I'll let you know when
I did have a very awkward experience with a ghost one time. I got up to go to the bathroom late, like in the middle of the night, and I just wear a t-shirt to bed like a normal person. And I was walking back from the bathroom, and I heard a man say, "Hey, wait." And I was just like, I don't live with any men. So I immediately was like, is there a man in my house right now?
Right.
I searched. There's nothing there. So I was like, listen, this right here, my threshold is a boundary. I'm going to sleep. You're not allowed to cross it. Period.
Right. So. Right. That's crazy. Have you heard him again?
No.
Just that one time? Oh, that's good.
I did see him. He's a older man. He's got like a 1940s military dress outfit and glasses.
Did he say anything, or he just was?
Yeah, no, he just stood there. He didn't really say anything. He didn't even communicate with me telepathically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think that's what makes it more creepy when they just stand there. They're just there.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like what do you want?
Yeah, like hello.
Right. It's
hello?
like I can see you, but you're making this awkward.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Do something, man. I gotta go pee.
At least say, hey.
What do you want?
Yeah. That's yeah.
That is weird. I see that. That. Why do you think that? Okay, like so. Let me ask you that. Why do you think that happens? Because I've seen that, and then I wonder too. Like, you're not saying anything. Like, what is it?
Do they know they're there? Like,
yeah. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like because there's different dimensions, right, and different planes and levels. On Earth alone, I can't even imagine how many. But I think that might have something to do, like the frequency, because we're all energy, right? So if we're not in alignment, that communication can't happen, right? Maybe that could be why. We're on the same frequency to where we could visibly see them.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay, to take this to a whole nother subject, do you think that it could be somebody astral projecting?
Yes,
kind of just popping in your house, like
I just got
that is possible. There's people that have done it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
Okay.
What?
So let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
You were saying that you had just woken up and that you needed to go to the restroom. Jenny and I have discussed this before numerous times, where kind of like when you are using your peripheral, it's kind of like when you see spirit more defined versus you looking dead on, right? So what if her being at that point, I don't know, your degree of
Consciousness,
sleep type of thing, for lack of a better words, since she's not clear, maybe her being straight on, she's able to see more. Spirit was like, oh, they can actually see me, and that's why it froze.
Could be, yeah.
But her not being wide awake, if she was wide awake, she wouldn't have seen that. Is there a possibility of that now?
Wouldn't have been on the same level,
right? Yeah,
right.
Could be. That could be it too. Yeah,
interesting.
That is very interesting.
That's crazy.
They're just standing there the whole time like this. That's how I feel like. I feel like they're just doing that shit anyways, and then until you like pop up and see them, I don't know. Until they want to or make themselves known or do something.
It's like little undead mimes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know it was actually like that one time it was ghosts, but it was like mimes. I have to look at that. It's very, very, very old.
Mr. Mime.
No, it was. You know what I'm talking about? You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that was going to. So how did tarot get into the mix?
Yeah, right. So I've always been kind of introduced to the spiritual since I was a kid. I was raised around a lot of Native American culture, so I was raised going to powwows and reservations all the time. But my mom was also religious, so I got to see kind of both sides of it. But as I got older, I started to wake up more, be more aware after I've gone through certain traumatic life events. I think that kind of cracks us open.
Yeah.
And each time it cracks you open just a little bit more. So, yeah, I got into tarot after a breakup with my child's father. It was a pretty dark time in my life, but I dove into self-help and like self-healing and stuff like that. And I did tarot for myself for about a decade. And then I just started doing it on YouTube with Bonnie. She talked me into it because I'm so nervous about being on camera.
Oh.
How did you find Bonnie? She's really nice. She's funny.
So it's so funny. I started watching, the Love Riot Warriors.
Yeah.
On YouTube. I started watching that in April, I'd say 2 or 3 years ago now. And I was like, oh, you're in Tennessee. I'm in Tennessee too. And Bonnie's like, oh, and she slipped and accidentally said where she was from. And I was like, no way, I'm in the same town. And then we met and we had coffee and we started doing the show together.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
It's a small world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love that you guys can connect and, through cyber world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm a Gemini, so networking, I think, is just my thing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, not me. I'm an Aries. I'm an asshole.
Oh, no. You guys are really hard workers.
Yeah, okay. Wait, you know about astrology, right?
Who, me? Or
No.
Oh, Jess, because I don't. I don't know shit.
I know
No.
some.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gemini.
Mono.
And Cat. No, because yeah. So I was gonna say, like, what is Aries? I don't know too many Aries, to be honest with you. Like, I know Joy,
Aries.
but I don't really know many.
Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is fire. So Mars is the god of war.
Very bullheaded.
Yes.
Very
Angry.
bullheaded. Very. Yeah.
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 No,
Are you
but-
an Aries, Mon? No, you're not. You're. Are you an Aries, Mondo? No, you're in January. Never mind. Your birthday's in January, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Later part.
Capricorns? Or is he an Aquarius?
No,
He's a Capricorn.
he's an Aquarius.
She's
Okay.
an
Aquarius.
I'm
Yeah, and I'm a Scorpio.
but
Crazy.
Yeah, and I don't think
I'm a butthead.
I don't think Aries and Scorpio get along.
Got me over here.
Do we?
I don't
Well,
know.
it's nice knowing you.
18 Coco.
We're
Coco
more
is
than just- We're more than just our sun sign. You know, we have like an entire chart. So you can't just go based off the sun.
yeah, definitely. What? Well, like say like moon, because we have the moon, right? And the moon is that like more your shadow?
Yes, and your emotions.
And your motion, yeah.
Anything
So-
that's under the surface.
There. I forget what the hell my moon sign is, but it would be interesting to see what Joy's moon sign is now that I'm thinking about it. You know what? Let me see what my moon sign is. I have my moon sign here somewhere.
You guys keep doing it. We keep freezing.
I'm a Pisces. I keep saying
I'm a recent PC.
oh, mierda. You wanna come mierda. What's
So
up?
tricky.
What's up, Mela?
Mela, what's up, girl?
And then yeah, so that kind of makes sense. My mom's a Pisces, but that makes sense for me a little bit.
Okay, wait. Did you guys notice that we froze? Because I recorded the sound this time. Listen, watch.
You did it again?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you hear that?
It's
Wait,
like a
do it again?
Decepticon.
It did it longer, but I was by the time I got my camera, it stopped. I'm like, damn it.
And you
Did you
were
hear that?
and Joy was gonna say something or saying something?
we froze. We froze.
We froze.
But the funny thing is, it
Sound
sounded
like-
like Joey.
Joy at the end.
I think you guys had came back by the time it, because it was doing it and it was freezing, and I was trying to get my phone ready, and then it went back to the thing, so I caught the tail end of it. But that's what it was sounding like, that fan that. It's weird.
And you're right. It sounded like a fucking transformer.
You did.
Yeah.
Autobots,
No, like it does. That's exactly what it sounded like.
roll out.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, no, for real. Like
What's that
Ashley
black
said
smoke?
she's experienced it. Yeah, Mela. Wait, what'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
She said, "What? I think what up, Black Smoke."
Oh, okay, yeah. Is
I'm
that
like, I didn't say that just now. I didn't say nothing.
There, I mean, on your part of the world or the U.S., there's been a lot of friends from up above the skies that have been coming recently.
In Tennessee.
To us? Or to-
No, in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is there?
yeah.
Is there?
there's
I haven't
been a
heard
lot-
anything.
There's been a lot of sightings within the past few years, like 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Oh.
crazy.
There was even the video that somebody caught, like took a couple steps out of their backyard, and it was like right there.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
Mm.
What do you
Maybe
guys think aliens are?
What do we think aliens are?
I think aliens are aliens. Like
I don't know.
I believe that there's alien. Like there's actual other different types, many species out there. But definitely from another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've had a couple aliens experiences, I guess.
Wait, Jen, you're a Pisces? Sorry,
No,
I just saw black.
but my moon,
Okay.
moon Pisces.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. I just seen Black Smoke's comment. I'm like, you're in January. You can't be a Pisces.
Spicy.
A
You can be
spicy.
a Pisces.
She is a spicy.
You are a spicy.
Well, she is a spicy, but you can't be a Pisces.
Exactly.
I love them.
Oh my God. Well, how about you?
I think they're amongst us, but I also don't think it's the traditional
You're right.
like green and or gray guys. I think it's more than that. Because like we've even spoke, babe, like Bigfoot and all these other cryptids, perhaps they're alien as well, because it kind of explains how they pretty much have cornered them, and then all of a sudden, like they're gone. They go behind a tree and they're interdimensional. Like that to me kind of explains that. So I don't think it's just the traditional green or grays. I think there's more to that. There's more. Yeah, definitely. There's more to it.
I think they're.
I think they also. I'm sorry if I cut you off, Joy.
No. You're totally.
I think they also don't come from the sky only. I think they're already here. I think they live amongst us, and I think they live in the deepest parts of the ocean that we can't go to. We don't have access to because the pressure would just destroy us.
Well, supposedly there's a base off in San Francisco. I've seen it online.
Doesn't Florida have them too? Florida supposedly has them too, right?
Yeah, they're sighting off of the oceans of Florida, but like I'm convinced that right out of San Francisco or San Diego, one of those two, there's an underwater base there. Like I've seen the damn maps of it.
Yeah, I definitely think they're interdimensional. What do you think?
I've been studying the theory that because we all belong to like one collective consciousness, I think that they're like us, just in a different form.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they say that they're us from us in the future or whatever,
Right. Well, when you think about it, if they do have to go underground, their eyes would have to evolve because it would be dark all the time. So they would be bigger and probably a lot more bold. Oxygen. I mean, if you're living underground, there's not going to be much oxygen. So you notice how they have just the nose holes or whatever.
Right.
And the big heads or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. I think that like they're definitely here.
Yeah.
They walk amongst us all the time.
Yeah.
So I had a weird story. I know I probably mentioned it before in a show, maybe once, or somebody else's. And the thing is, so it wasn't a dream. It was more like a message or something. The type of dream where something comes through.
Yeah.
So it was a fucking alien talking to me. It was weird as hell. It came through like a broadcast. I never had something like that happen, kind of, or never again. But it was an alien, but it wasn't gray. It was more like blue. And then it mentioned another alien race because I was like literally like I kind of like realized what was going on, and I was like half awake, but I was like asking it questions. And then I had mentioned, I'm like, who? Something about trying to help us, and then it mentioned the word Syrian. So then after that, when I woke up, I was like trying to Google, Syrian race. Yeah, it is an alien race, but I'm like, there's no reason for me to had even been like thinking about that, talking about that.
Right. My mom's actually seen one before.
Say it again?
My mom's actually seen one before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she woke up and it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. She woke up to go to the bathroom. She opened her eyes and it was like right here.
And, hell no.
Yeah.
What did it want? Like, did it say anything to her, or like?
It telepathically communicated with her, and what it said is, "Oh my God, you can see me."
Ew.
And instant recognition and acknowledgement. And then my mom was like, she closed her eyes and it was gone.
I feel like people have to be chosen to see certain stuff like that.
Right. They have to be open to it,
Yeah, I think it's chosen.
I think so too, yeah. I like how Mela said that would end her. So you ain't the chosen. No.
Me too.
She's not gonna see an alien. She'd be like, goodbye.
Remember, the Bible, all of the angels always say, "Do not be afraid," aka stop screaming, because they don't look how they try to portray them.
They look
Yeah.
like lizards. Yeah. What if they're lizards? What if
The
that
whole time.
they're here, but they just are lizard form? And we think
Think
they're
like
just
the
Joe Smo.
reptilian.
Yes. They're already here, and we see them every day, or whatever.
There is a reptilian alien species that's already here.
Yeah.
See, maybe that's it.
Joy, just to
That's the thing,
piggyback
that's
off of that.
one of the species.
Piggyback off of that, Joy. I take it one step further. I think they can shapeshift.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're the lizards, and they shapeshift into a lizard when they're here.
They're a person.
I've
Kind of similar to like the Marvel. I forget now, but the scrolls, like how Marvel explained the secret invasion. That
Yeah,
Marvel fans. Go ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead, Jess. You're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would evolve into a silverback. I said I would evolve into a silverback. I wouldn't pick a lizard.
He's gonna evolve into a gorilla. Yes, exactly. Me, Joey. Yes, exactly.
Big Joey.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, actually, I was only 2, I think. We lived in Delaware, and I had, those toy pianos that kids have.
Mm-hmm.
It started going off while I was sleeping one night. It was like 2:00 in the morning. My parents couldn't find it. And they said my dad was like hell-bent on it was the song from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And he was like, there's no way it could be on there. They finally found it 2 weeks later behind my dresser. And he took the chip out of it and everything. And there was no way that song could have been on there. And I wasn't playing it because when they went in the room, I was asleep.
That's weird.
That's
It reminds me of those videos that people post where they see the ghost and it's behind the dresser. It's like whatever was there just grabbed your piano and hid behind there and just sitting there like,
Yeah, I hated when I was little because I would see things all the time. And, as a kid, you get told, oh, you're fine. You're just seeing things. It's just your imagination.
Yeah.
No. I remember when I was like 12, I kept telling my mom that there was flashes coming from the corner of my bedroom. And she was like, oh, well, it's probably just somebody driving. And I'm like, no, it's like literally like flashing. And she talked to my dad and come to find out before we moved into the house on New Year's Eve, somebody had ran a stop sign. They were drunk and they ran right into the corner of the house. And that corner is my room.
Oh, wow.
So there are energy imprints everywhere. And if you're sensitive enough, you can pick up on it.
Right.
Do you have anything like now, like in where you live now, like in your house, do you get random spirits coming through or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had one throw the laundry detergent off my shelf. That was fun because it was 9:00 at night. And of course, I wasn't thinking that this was going to happen. So I was just sitting there watching my phone with my mom. I was showing her something. And I ended up jumping like Catwoman across the room to the other couch through my phone because I was so scared. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah, wow.
All I knew was what was that. Like, it was terrifying.
You're like, they're like, I don't like the smell.
Yeah. Either that or they were telling me I need to do my laundry.
That too, yeah. That too.
Inquisitive minds must know: powder or liquid?
Liquid.
Oh, that's a mess. That's a mess.
It was a full thing too. I had just bought it that day. I checked the shelf. I checked everything. I was like, did somebody slam the door? Nothing. I had no idea. It broke my food processor too. I was so mad.
Oh my God. Yeah, because that's pretty heavy. Like,
yeah.
A food processor.
Well, what do you think? Do you think it was why? Was it something upset or what the hell do you think that was?
Somebody's trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I was going, like I said, I was going through a pretty rough time in my life. And I think it could have been a spirit or it could have been my own energy because we all are able to make things happen.
Yeah.
And it could have been that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's wild. Too bad you don't have it on camera. You know, that would have made like that would have been cool.
Half of the things that we experience, you know, it's not something we expect. So it's like an everyday thing. Like you're doing laundry, you're watching TV, or something happens. You know what I'm saying? So
fucking my house, we got cameras in every goddamn corner. We're not missing shit. This dude, this dude likes to overdo it on shit. There is no private room in this house except the bathroom.
that you know of.
It's kind of like Jersey Shore.
There's one in the bathroom right now.
It's in the toilet. It's inside the toilet.
I want to see if you're lying.
We really had cameras because we had the dogs and I want to know where they're at. But now that we don't have them anymore, it's probably time to.
But now you have grandbabies, so just.
Oh, that's true too. Mm-hmm. I don't even have to get up. I could just be like, "Where the hell are they?" and look at my camera.
Jess, was it hard for you to learn tarot yourself? Because I do tarot, and then, you know, I just did it teaching myself. I was really interested in it, and then it kind of came pretty naturally, and I think that helped my clairvoyance and getting messages, and then seeing things that even I wasn't even connected to the cards, but like stuff for the people I was trying to read or like just practice or whatever. Like, so how was it for you?
So when it came to reading for myself, it was difficult. I couldn't really use my cards to predict anything, so to speak. It was more of I used them for shadow work. So I would pull a card and I would try to figure out how that would pertain to me at the moment or the experience that I'm in. And I would journal about it. And that's kind of how I learned how to read tarot. Also, YouTube University is the best.
Yep.
You're a graduate too?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what I did. What else? I mean, I did read some books as well.
Yeah. But everybody, I have 1,000, like not 1,000, but I have a lot of tarot books, and I haven't got through any of them. And then I'll just like, oh, I like this one better. Or I like this, you know, and everybody has like their interpretations or the way of like how they learn. So then like I just pick off of different things, but you kind of just end up eventually get your own way of like reading or interpreting the messages and stuff like that. And it's just crazy. I think it's cool though.
Yeah, it's interesting because I find that when I try to stick to the meanings of the cards, rather than what I'm intuitively picking up, my brain can't do that. I get overwhelmed. I start overthinking it. So it's kind of like I just have to go with whatever comes to my brain.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So we just had that happen again, and my microphone keeps getting muted.
I saw their screen get distorted.
Well, I saw your screen get distorted.
And I'm over here talking, and I'm like, oh, my microphone's muted. I just feel like some people are naturally gifted with cards, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I struggle with interpreting them. Maybe I just need to focus more, but I think some people can, like our daughter, she got it right away.
Yeah.
Really?
She's actually really, yeah.
I feel like tarot or crystals even or anything really. I mean, you can go all the way, but we used rocks and bones to do readings before we had tarot and stuff, right? So it's interesting how we've always had that practice or like that.
Yeah.
I guess you can't call it ceremony. Meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody can do it. I don't think that some people are just, well, maybe some people are more inclined, but maybe it's because they're more open.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like some people go through things and it just cracks them open and there's no coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. I think everybody can do it, but some people can just get it like a lot faster than somebody else.
Right.
Like me. Like I struggle. Well, because I don't really,
Well, it's interesting because you said you have ADHD, correct?
I have ADHD, ABC. What's the other one? ADD. I have all of it. I'm not even playing. It's a real thing, and I'm going to put it in the medical books. Promise you.
I'm wondering if you can do it. You just have to use a different tool.
Maybe. I
Exactly.
mean, I'm not diagnosed with it. This is what I just say, but I probably seriously really do. Because my intelligence is like a peanut.
Have you tried automatic writing?
No.
That might be something you could try.
Yeah, I might have to look into it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you like writing, Joy? Do you like writing like notes? Like I'm a big
No.
I have listen here. These little sticky notes, I love sticky notes, okay? Because I'm writing shit all day long. But maybe do you do that by any chance?
No, I do it if I have something important to do.
Because some people don't even do that. They would just mentally like he doesn't write notes. He doesn't do that, you know.
Yeah, no, I need to. I should.
On my phone, but I don't like handwrite.
I love to handwrite stuff.
Handwrite.
And then so I find that you get like ideas like that. You know.
Yeah, see, no, I don't. I need to start.
If you have writer's block, if you're a writer, just write. Just get whatever, even if it's just random words, get them out on the page. Because that's how you're going to get your brain to start flowing with the creativity. It's kind of like a river, right? If it's been sitting still, it's going to get all that sediment and all that guck and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's free flowing, it's more clear.
You know, I have 𝗟𝗶𝗘𝗀𝗃 disease, so.
Yeah, I suffer from that too. That's another thing I suffer from. Sickness. Yeah. That's another real thing. Tony, I just got too much going on. You know, like everybody's like, mom, you know. So I don't have time to like focus.
Well, maybe that's what you need to do. You need more time for yourself.
I do. I'm going on vacation.
That's right. She's going on vacation. She's gonna book an Airbnb, right?
Probably bye. Fucking rude.
That's funny.
Take one more round.
Anyway.
Oh my god. Hey, wait, Jess, I was gonna ask, when you do tarot, like and then if you're like reading for people and stuff like that, do you get like that, like mediumship messages also? That same in that same direction? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I do. In fact, it just happened to me either last week or the week before, and I had said, like, hey, listen, I'm not a medium. And Bonnie was like, yes, you are. Stop it. And I was, I was like, but I felt somebody's energy come in, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you can pick up on the gender, age, like name, like it just comes. And then as soon as it comes is as soon as it leaves. So
you gotta spit it out. Exactly.
Right. People will be like, I'm sorry, what did you mean by this, or this? And I'm like, what? Because I don't remember.
I think you should start embracing it. I do. If you could pick up stuff that's, you know, I think you should totally start embracing it.
Thank you.
Maybe you should, maybe you'll just grow from there once you acknowledge that this is what you have. This is what, you know, you're just in the beginning, maybe the beginning stages, still trying to figure it out. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, I think,
See, as a projector, and this is part of my human design, but this is why I don't like to get out in public a lot, is because the second I walk into a room, my aura penetrates everybody else's. And I can feel them. I can feel what they're feeling. I can feel what they're thinking. And it just gets very overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I stay home. I'm a homebody.
Yeah, I heard that.
The more I love staying home.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to dip out myself, but please stay on. And then Jess, if you want to do some readings for people or whatever, do so.
You're gonna miss Joey's dream. He got it all. He's been waiting for
later, but I gotta go.
Yeah, she's gotta go. If anything, she'll watch her team.
I'll be rewatch the rest of our lovely show.
Yes.
Jess, thank you for being on.
Absolutely.
Drive safe, please. Drive safe.
I will. I will text you all later.
Okay.
Jess.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna mute myself so the chair don't make noise. Hold on.
All right, so
it's
Jess,
like
oh man, now I have more room. This is new to me, guys.
Are you nervous?
No, so there's obviously you and Jenny is the only other folks that I know that do this. So what I wanted to ask is there a correlation between metaphysical tools? Because I know you had mentioned like pendulum earlier. So like pendulum, dowsing rods, other forms of communication and tarot. Do they kind of go hand in hand? A lot of folks that do tarot are able to use these type of tools as well, and vice versa. What is the correlation there? Is it the same?
I don't know. 'Cause I guess everybody has their own tools that they choose to use, their own that they go towards. So, like you were saying, some people pick up tarot, some people pick up dowsing rods, and they're better with those. So I think it's whatever their energy works best with.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that too. Yep. That makes sense.
And it's interesting because energy, it like they say, it flows like water, right? And dowsing rods were made to find wells, right?
Yeah, that's Yep.
And it's interesting because hear me out. Now, I'm not crazy, I promise. But have you ever thought, what if, like, because they say the aliens are in the sky and the ocean, do you think it's water and space, and that's why we haven't actually been to the moon?
Maybe. I mean,
Mhm.
do you think we've been to the moon? So you don't think we've ever gone to the moon? No.
No.
I think you're right.
You think the same thing, Mondo? You don't think we've been to the moon?
I think that was a whole TV thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like
I don't know.
I feel like
I was there.
if back in the day,
Even
back in the day we were able to go. Let's say we did go back in the day. Neil Armstrong landed on the moon.
Mhm.
But from that point till now, all our technology has advanced so much that why don't we have many new people that have made that step to go to explore again?
Unless there's something the government
So I'm
doesn't want to tell us.
it's just a little weird to me, but I don't know if it did happen, but I would imagine that it should have happened again at least once with all the advancements in technology.
Yeah, that's true.
You get submarines instead of rockets.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
But
yeah, that is an interesting point to ponder, because at that point, yeah.
I like to think we've been there. I don't know though. I don't know.
Well, we all have as souls, but
maybe I don't know.
And then why stop at the moon? Why hasn't there been
to the other planets
shows or anything about us going to other planets and stuff?
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
For as all as I know, the only time we ever been to Mars is Total Recall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you so do you think the paranormal experiences you had leaned you or helped you guide you to the cards? Do you think it goes like hand in hand? Or do you think without the paranormal experiences, do you think you would have dove into the tarot card readings and all that stuff?
That's interesting. I don't know. I think it probably, if it was destined, it would have happened.
Right.
But I think the fact that the way that I grew up with like my parents, it wasn't really frowned upon to talk about the paranormal. I mean, I watched The Exorcist when I was 6, so
I love it. You got cool parents.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was terrifying, but it was awesome. But yeah, I think I was just, because of that, I was just more open to all of it as well, you know?
That's cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Shit, I don't even.
What?
I thought of questions and they just went away.
Like,
It is.
Thank you for watching.
I don't know, but do you want to get into your nightmare story?
Well,
no, I mean, I didn't have to go over it now. I mean, it could have been any time. It's just, I didn't want to take.
He has his notes just sitting there open, and he keeps looking at his phone. He's like, okay.
No, yeah, Joey, the floor is yours, bro. If you're down.
Back to the dream, because she said she had a dream.
Yeah.
And then you
I mean,
have
it's
one.
just weird. It's just
And then
weird
Jen
because
says that-
around this time when this happened, there was a story that came out, I don't know, a couple of days later about something involving a delivery to a family with UPS.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
Masked
Yeah.
men or whatever, and they end up killing the family.
Did you guys hear about that? You didn't hear about that?
This happened around that time. I don't know if this was after or before, but
huge.
The dream pretty much, it was this December 23rd is when I had the dream, 2025. So let me see if I can read my own.
Jen is here listening.
Read my own writing. It says I went outside and it was late at nighttime. There was a delivery and my garage door open. As the driver gets in his car, he gets startled and says, "What are you doing in my car?" And then it says at which time a tall, dark skinned male exits the driver's seat and walks.
You sound like a cop.
walks towards.
Oh, glitched.
Oh man.
He walked towards what?
You can't stop at the good part, Joey.
Door.
Okay, here we go. Joey, I don't know if you know, but you were frozen this whole time. Oh, their mics are off. They froze again.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's give them a second. All right, that is great. So, we're back. All right.
I don't know. Where did I get frozen at?
Delivery. You told him.
He was walking towards the something.
Oh, okay. He was walking. Okay, let's see. So
you were giving a description, and Joy was like, "You sound like."
So the delivery guy goes back to his car. There's a guy in his car. He says, "What are you doing in my car?" He gets startled. So then the dark skinned male gets out, exits, goes towards me. Says, "I got a delivery." I told him I didn't order anything. We start fighting because he's trying to come into my house. I fight him off. I'm able to close the door, and I yell out to my wife and say, call 911. She says, "For what?"
I probably would. That's the first thing for what?
So I try to close the garage door, but he forces it open. And he enters the garage while pulling out a gun from his waistband. I grab the phone. I call the police. While I go to get my pistola, it says initially my house was, and then it says initially my house was set up like normal, but as I was going to get my pistola, I started to look through the window to see if I could see the guy, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
As I make my way through the house, now it's like it changes to set up like a long way, like almost like a hall,
like a never-ending hallway.
And as I leave my room, I enter another room where my kids are sleeping on my right-hand side. Then once I pass them, I enter the next room and I see a lady standing at the doorway, maybe about 20 feet away from me. She looks old and like witchy like. And then it says I yelled at her as she begins to come towards me. And then it says I actually end up shooting 2 to 3 times, and then she stops and twitches and comes towards me again. Says my gun jams and doesn't fire anymore. Then we start to fight, and then at that point I can hear, like in my dream, I'm asking God to help me numerous times. Says I can hear my wife at this point waking me up, like, and she's saying as I'm waking up, the lady standing as I'm waking up, my wife starts to wake me up. And as she wakes me up, I see the lady standing at my dresser fading away until she disappears. And then my wife says I told my wife, and then my wife says I was crying in my sleep. But I don't remember crying, but I was breathing heavy.
You know what's weird is Jen had asked me the other day, not to take away from you, Jess. She had asked me the other day, do we still, because we felt like we have something in this house, because Joey has seen it. She just asked me, Jen, you just asked me the other day too, if I felt like if there was anything, if we still had anything in the house.
Yeah, I would get some protection.
Yeah.
Because it
was
sounds
just weird.
Because spirits can interfere with your consciousness and your energy while you're sleeping because you're in a very vulnerable state.
Oh, Jess, you're going to read, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you would have time to read Joey and then, whoever else that wants one?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Do you want one? Are you open to it, though? That'd be really quick. I mean, cool, because you just had this dream. Like just a reading, I don't know. Like what kind of readings are you going to, I guess.
We could figure out why he had the dream.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more of a backstory as well. This was when we were first starting the show, as a matter of fact. Jenny had she made like a mental note of a time.
Mm-hmm.
When she had shown me, I saw the tail end of it, but she saw the whole thing as it played out.
Mm-hmm.
There was a shadow figure that was kind of crawling on the ceiling, kind of like
of our
weird,
house,
like that. Yeah. She saw it live. Wrote down
live.
The mark. When we go back, that the show's over, we go back to like replay at that particular point in time. It wasn't there. Even like what I saw, like the tail end of what I saw wasn't there.
Yeah.
Nuts. We couldn't explain that.
Yeah,
So
it was pretty weird. It was weird because as the lady, as the tussle happened, and she started to wake me up, and I'm waking up, and I see the lady in my fucking house by my dresser, and I'm like, and I was just breathing heavy, but I don't remember crying.
Yeah, I was whining.
But she said I was whining, like crying in my sleep. And then literally, like after that happened, I saw that story of the
thing. It was like a
UPS,
premonition, like
the UPS people dressed up like UPS, pretending to go to a house, and they killed the whole family.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that happened before or after, but it was just weird.
Yeah,
that's happened to me before when I was younger. A friend of mine, she showed up at my door knocking when in New York, and she was bleeding. Like she looked like she was like stabbed up. But I was dreaming. It was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
And then
careful what you say.
2 days ago.
Well, the words you use.
2 days after that dream, a friend of ours' father was life was taken.
Unalived?
Oh my god.
With a knife. So I don't know if that was like somehow it matched. I don't know if it was meant something, but it was just weird that.
Yeah. I've always wondered if people. Okay, so you know how things give off signals or whatever. I've always wondered if people can give off distress signals to the rest of the consciousness when things like very traumatic are happening, because then that would explain why you were having the dream and then it happening, but not to someone you know necessarily, but around you.
Yeah, he's the only one that has seen this thing. I mean, the kids have seen stuff. I don't think they've ever seen the sticker, but he's the only one that's seeing it.
Yeah, but that's the second time I had a dream here with the lady.
Yeah.
Right.
This was one of the times. The other time I was in the living room and I was dreaming, and she's like, I was like
same thing, whining, like
noises and shit.
like whining.
But that one was more like I was like in a room, and it was packed, and then all of a sudden like people started to rush, and as they're rushing, they go one direction and I go one direction, and then I end up in a room, and this lady is like, old lady, just looking at me and like coming towards me, and then I'm like panicking, trying to get out, like find a way out, and I can't get out, and then all of a sudden, like my little dog is on my lap, and she moved, and then I woke up, and that's when the lady was like touching me, like about to grab me. So I was
she had already had a hand on you, because that's how she was affecting your dream state.
Yeah. So that was the first time, and then this second.
I got chills. I
think this
what
was
the fuck?
Yeah. That was it, and then
that was you fucking creeping me out.
That was the first time with the lady, and then this dream that I just brought up with the.
But I do have chills.
The dream I mentioned with the lady with the by the dresser. That's the second time. and then prior to that, they would figure on the ceiling that I woke up to. So remember?
Yes.
Yeah. And I literally jumped out of the bed saying, "Holy shit!"
I don't think you can go on investigations anymore.
So
sorry.
Things can, I believe, things can attach to us from the subconscious level. So if you're more susceptible to negative energy at a certain point during your day, then you're more likely to get affected.
Yeah.
What to go back to that, Jenny was adding more details to it, which was true. In that episode, there was the mirror that was behind them, and that's where we saw it. So we were essentially looking at the mirror reflect back to where that was.
So to give some story to that, we have a mirror on our chimney, our fireplace, and that mirror is, you could see the front door, and she had seen it by our front door, like it was either entering or leaving.
Right.
Coming like towards.
Well,
you know what? If it was reflecting that way, I think coming towards.
Yeah. She don't mess with me, so I'm good.
I think it would be a good idea.
Fuck that shit. Oh,
if you're cool with it.
Are you? Yeah. If you're sure you don't mind, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, I already started pulling. So she's very connected to his anger. So if he's frustrated about something, it seems to when maybe that's when things happen more. At least that's what I'm seeing here as far as when things amp up. It's a lot of orange and yellow. So your solar and sacral chakras. And are you going through any type of like transformation or ending right now? Even if it's like within you?
Huh? I am?
I don't know if it's transformation or ending. I just think he's having a hard time with some losses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And, obviously work and stuff doesn't help. It just kind of adds to it.
Right. Well, I think that's also pulling on this because I do have clear your energy while you were talking about it. Mm-hmm. So I think one of the main things is before you go to bed, I would write down whatever stressed you out throughout the day and make sure you get whatever you're worried about or whatever is heavy on your mind or heavy on your heart. Write it down, get it out. So that way it's not stuck in your subconscious, just repeat it throughout the night. Yeah. And that will also help with your experiences and your nightmares as well.
With his dreams.
I like that. Thank you so much.
That is
awesome. True what you said. Wait, those cards are very true. Yeah. I see it. I see the resemblance or not the resemblance, but how do you say it? Mondo, help me out here. It's so correlating.
Trying to say
correlation. The correlation. Thank you.
Correlation. Thank you. Yeah, even Jenny. Hey, young lady out there, you're not supposed to be texting and driving.
I was just thinking that in my head, but I was like, no, I'm not going to call her out.
She's using, hey, Google.
But thank you so much. Yeah, that does make.
Absolutely.
If he doesn't do that, what do you think? What the fuck? Did you hear his phone go? Just say you are very welcome.
No, because I said
Google.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a nosy ass phone. So if he doesn't do that, what else would you recommend? Like something, because I don't know if he'll take the time to do it. Do you recommend just kind of instead of writing it down, maybe just
voice note?
His head, like
speaking it,
like speaking it out loud to get it out of your like I do. Like when I bitch, I have to release that anger, so I release it by bitching.
Exactly.
Shut up. Anyway, whole nother show for another day.
But yeah, the more shadow work you do on yourself, I feel like that will actually help with that as well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, for the chat, I don't know, Mondo, do you want one, or does anybody in the chat interested? I mean, she's.
Yeah, I definitely would love one.
Yeah, I
would
makes,
love one.
yeah, that makes so much sense. It resents with him a lot. That first card, when you said that, I was like, ah, shit, here we go. Here we go.
And I feel like you may possibly be stuck in your lower chakras. So that could be also why you need to move around more. Move your hips.
Well, he goes to the gym. Does that count?
Well, yeah.
But like, should he like say like as he's doing it, like
dancing? I would say dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, that makes sense to you? It probably doesn't right now because you're probably just trying to process.
No, but I always tell her that we should do stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, Joey, go back to b-boying.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, is there something you want to ask? What do? Do you ask a question? How does Mondo need to ask a question, or is it just?
I just started pulling. There's I'm picking up on you've been asking your guides for help with a certain situation that has been bothering you for a while, and they're going to be helping with it soon. Yeah, see stress, worry, mental anguish. It's a Gemini card, not an Aquarius card. Right, what else? Okay. So things might be picking up really quickly for you. You could be even getting some news about work.
Okay.
Ooh, a new cycle as well. So, and this is supposed to help you with whatever the situation is. Yeah, see, there's a need for you to change your perspective on something, on the situation, and get grounded.
Okay.
Let's see.
Does it make sense to you, Mondo?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. See? Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Is there anyone in the chat? Jess, are you okay with pulling one for the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. If there's anybody in the chat that our friends, fam, wants a card pull, please say I.
Say medium.
Oh. V?
Kathy? V and Kathy.
V first, and then we'll do Kathy, and then Michael. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No. So 4. So we got 4 so far.
And
then go 5. We got 5. You're good. Yeah. See? Yeah. Right, Chidi? Right?
I'll go with B first.
Yeah.
You need to trust your intuition more. You are on the right path. You just don't trust that you're worthy enough. And once you start owning your own power and you take that step forward, the universe or the God of your own understanding is going to meet you there, and all in divine timing.
Awesome. Okay. Can you guys do us a favor if it resonates with you? Can you give her like a thumbs up so she knows?
Please. That way we know.
Feedback is always good to hear. So
we had that was for V, right?
Yes.
So then we have Kathy, then Michael, and then the good old Joe, one of Jenny and I's like really good friend.
And Carmela.
And then we have Carmela.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shaggy, what's up, bro?
V said chef's kisses.
Ooh.
Forget about it.
Forget. No. He's saying perfect. Perfecto. He said forget about it. That's rude.
No.
Shout out to Anthony out there if you're watching, my friend. Hey.
Okay. No, I think it's this. Isn't this?
No, I don't know.
Chef's kisses.
Is it?
Like perfecto. I don't fucking know. Anyway.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll pop up the person that we're reading. That way it's easier to keep tabs.
Yeah. Okay.
So Kathy, I'm getting that something ended and it's been weighing on you. You have a lot of regrets about this. This could have been something that happened either involving money or with a family member. something changed direction for you, or will be changing direction for you. Huh. Do you know an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius by any chance? If not, he could just represent that energy. But I'm getting this could be a boss, possibly somebody at work. Okay. So there may have been or may be in the future, you may feel the need to defend yourself from this person.
I don't have a job.
He doesn't have a job.
So this could be a family member then.
We do have an update from V that I'll say afterward.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of arguments between you and this person. A lot of tension, and you always, heartbreak. You always feel the need to defend yourself with this person. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So sorry, Kathy. Prayers to your daughter and family.
Yeah. And another one, trust your intuition. And the fact that the high priestess came out after that, the high priestess talks about intuition, the occult, the being able to see through the veil. So they may be trying to communicate with you. I have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck.
And then just know, I don't know, Kathy, I'm sure you know about this, but it may not resonate now, but it could in the future, or it could past tense resonate, and you just not think, But I'm sure, if
right
she's watching the show, if she's watching the show, she knows,
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So next we have Michael, and then as far as I'll read the update from V. V goes, I've made a lot of questionable decisions, and I've been looking for a sign that I am on the right path. And then the next comment down is that might have been it.
Yeah. You fear your own power. You fear your own gifts, and they want you to trust them. You're very powerful. And I think that's what scares you.
That was a great reading for me.
That was a great reading, yeah.
All right.
So next we have, 𝗟𝗏𝗽𝗃, thank you. Thank you for the hair comment. Appreciate it. I'll take all the positive reinforcement since
it looks good. I like it. When it gets longer, I don't know, but we'll see. But I don't have to look at you every day. So
we have Michael. What's up, Michael?
Michael.
Limestone spirit. You guys get it.
So Michael would love one.
He's been feeling very alone in something recently. But they want to tell you you're not alone. You're needing clarity. You're seeing the signs. You just need to trust them. This has to do with freedom. I'm also hearing belonging. That's interesting. Strength. You've been through a lot of difficult things. Expect the unexpected. So I feel like you're going to be getting some good karma for. Did you just recently close out like a rough cycle by any chance? Yeah, take the step.
Michael, if you get a chance to respond there, I got you.
Yeah, you're worried about something, maybe possibly what choice to make, what direction to go in, but they want you to have courage and to change your perspective. They want you to meditate more, connect with your higher self, because that will help you as well.
Awesome. Yeah, work. He said, yeah, at work.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Awesome. Who's next?
So next was Uncle Joe.
And then Carmela, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if anybody else wants, you guys can comment. Either Joy or myself will be able to see it.
Speaking of dreams, have you been dreaming about an ex per se, or by any chance? Or possibly somebody that you did have a relationship with? I'm seeing here there's a need for forgiveness and patience, and they want you to ground this energy. This stuff is coming up from your subconscious for you to heal it and put it back into the earth so that you no longer have to carry that anymore. Does that make sense? And you could always be having these, there's a lot of confusion around you. Almost like you are on the right path.
No an ex per se. No ex per se.
Not an ex per se. Okay.
And Michael said you were right on.
Nice.
Thank you. There is somebody that you need to work on forgiveness with. There's a 𝗿𝗶𝗙, I can't pronounce it to save my life, but it's a Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. They want you to do that, and they want you to clear your energy and then trust that that is removed.
Awesome. Thank you. And then I think Carmela would be next,
Carmela.
right?
Yeah, so that's Team Coco. Where are we at? 222 PR. Here we go. Todd and Carmela, the Cocos. One half of the group for the show Stay Haunted. Check them out, guys. Every week, Monday nights, 9:00.
Okay. They're calling you towards something, but you're not seeing it. You're kind of afraid. You feel like things are happening too fast. You could be getting a lot of downloads. Yeah, your manifestations are going to be coming in rapidly. And I feel like you don't. Yeah, Queen of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
She's cold, but if you see, she's kind of got her hand out, gesturing to come. So you're calling this in. Or like I said, you're being called to this. There's some sort of... They want you to take action. You may be seeing 1010 a lot. I would look for that angel number, or also maybe look it up if you can, because that's sticking out for me for you. Justice. Interesting. Yeah, things are coming into balance for you. Like I said, justice is also about karma. Yeah, Empress, 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords. You're freeing yourself mentally. Here it is. You're taking this sword, freeing yourself mentally. There's clarity coming, and you're going after what you want with the Empress and the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment.
That's awesome.
I hope that helps you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hope that, yeah. If it made any sense to you guys, will you give us a thumbs up? Yes. Okay. So Todd and the Coco said, yep, that makes sense, as she is and is sensitive since the little girl's spot on.
Awesome.
Yay.
Joe also put okay, thank you.
Also,
Or okay, cool, thank you.
Right now.
That is awesome. You are a guy. I love it. I'm really skeptical about like card reading because sometimes I'm like, and it never resonates with me. But you're pretty good.
Do you want one?
Yeah, Can I? I don't want to add. Yeah. All right, tell me something good. Please, spirit guides.
What am I gonna have for dinner?
whatever the hell your wife makes.
Put the good chakra in her brain.
Oh, uh-oh. I didn't like that.
They're saying you might be developing some gifts soon. They want you to get out into nature because your crown chakra is going to be really activated. So you may start getting downloads and your gifts may even start coming online.
It's funny that you say that because there'll be times where I'm sitting here and I'll see something happening before, like, for example, the kids, like they're doing something and I'm like, I see it like a movie in my head and then it happens.
Yes, that's exactly what
like, I knew it was going to freaking happen. Or I'll think like, there'll be times like, well, I'll be on the show and I'll know what Mondo's going to say before he even says it. Or like, you know what I mean? Or like Jen or
manifest on the bottom of the deck.
Wait, they like it so much that they froze. Uh-oh. Wait. Hey.
Wow.
Okay, we're back. See? And see?
It was freezing.
Oh.
Hey, chicken tenders are awesome.
Chicken tendies are the best. Joey, if you're able to see this, Joe says that he sees chicken tendies for you. All right.
All right, we're back.
And yeah, also, you're not alone. Your guides are with you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
And keep an eye out for birds.
Who is she?
For birds, there's a bird that it could be a cardinal. Or...
Oh my God, that is so crazy. Okay, so lately I've been seeing butterflies, and I also have we have those above ground pools, and this little freaking black bird goes in it. He dives in, he comes back out, and then we have, you know, those shepherd hooks that you would hang plants on outside. You put them in the ground, and then it used to just stand there and just kind of look at me, and then now it just kind of hangs by the pool, dips in, and then he just flies across, and then he'll turn and he'll look at me. Or hummingbirds. I'll see a lot of hummingbirds.
Yes, those are. Oh my gosh, hummingbirds are a beautiful vibration as well.
But it's crazy because this one bird, when we lost our little dog just in January, I didn't see that bird for a couple of days, and I'm like, "Where the fuck is this bird?"
Sign.
Yeah, and now it's back. Yeah, and what's crazy is also our other dog we lost a year and a half ago. Her name is Shadow, and she would chase shadows. She loved chasing the bird shadows. So I feel like that's another sign that she's like,
yeah, keeps dipping in and out, like you said, like shadow. Yeah,
that's so funny that you said that. That's crazy. I love it. I love it. I could ask you to give me one all day long. What's next? What happened? Keep going.
So before we do wrap up, Todd also said the largest temple in the U.S. it's by us in New Jersey.
Oh, I'm actually from New Jersey.
𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃.
I think one more before we close out. If you have time, Jess, it's up to you. Mondo, are you okay with one more?
Yeah. We'll do Shaggy and then that's it, guys. So that way we can give Jess the rest of her day.
And we can.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just shuffle.
Shaggy.
It reminds me of ICP. Those are the good old days.
I see that. I actually see that. Yeah.
So no, you didn't get the death card. There's some kind of hardship you're dealing with that they want you to know that they are with you. Again, follow your intuition. If you feel like you're seeing signs from your guides, you are. If you, for instance, like she said, she saw a butterfly and it spoke to her. If something speaks to you, that is them. Listen to it. There's a sense of you need some sort of balance. Yeah. There's a fear of failure I'm picking up on. You're afraid something's not going to go well. They want you to have a little bit more faith in yourself because it actually is going to be very successful. Keep your eye on the vision. You have some sort of belief or dream, and it's in your heart for a reason. So keep going. Keep persevering with it. They're with you.
Awesome. Awesome. This is awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I love this. Thank you so much.
Yes, I want to say thank you for that. Not just for myself, but also on behalf of Joy and everybody in the chat room. Thank you very much. That's
I loved having you on. Yeah, and I love
cool to pick your brain.
Yeah, and it was cool to have you on instead of in the chat.
So I know.
Yeah. I love it.
I love it.
So, on behalf of us, we give you the floor. Please tell folks where they can find you. They can watch your show, and so on and so forth.
So I go live on Sundays with Bonnie over on Your Love Goddess Tarot on YouTube. I also have my own channel, Jessica Mercier, and that's also my Instagram and Facebook as well.
Awesome. And guys, if there was anything that you learned today, take it from Jess, take it from Jenny that she's not here, and take it from Joey. If you have any crazy dreams or anything like that, don't think that you're going to remember it later. Do what the three of them did. Write it down as soon as you're able to write something down, either with a pen and paper or you're on your phone. That way you don't forget, because it may be relevant at that point in time or later on. You never know, but awesome lesson from the three of you guys. So kudos to you guys. And chat room, thank you so much. You guys have been amazing as always. The best part of making this show is the interactions with you guys. Joey, any last things you want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, our friends Madness Monsters, their channel's 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗃. They just did an episode, part 1 to suicide forests in Japan. So in 2 weeks, she's going to release the other one. So if you guys want to check that out, her editing skills are fire. So you can find them on 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃.
𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
I gotta check that out, because that's definitely me and Jen's one of our bucket list locations. I'm a huge anime fan, so
they are too. Yeah, so
the phone is definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
Joy, you might hear audibly a spirit.
Real? I think I do. I think I have, but I ignore it.
My ears started going in and out.
Oh, that's better breath. Sometimes I feel like I do hear stuff, but I'm like, it's in my head. Yeah, so thank you for that. I'm excited. If it's meant for me to have something, then I'm excited for it.
It said chicken nuggets.
I'm for it, because I'm jealous. I'm like, I want that.
I really do.
Anyway.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Please remember, if you want to get spooked, hit that notification bell, the like button, and please feel free to comment on this episode. Tell your friends, tell your family. Watch Spooked Coast to Coast. We will see you live next week. Peace.
Bye. Be safe, Jen.